Hello, hello everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Congrats on all the redeems on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Congrats. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. And yes, you heard correctly earlier. It is the game lo-fi YouTube video that I used last time. I liked it enough. I used it twice. It is so cold. I agree. That's also I'm very slow running today, which is very unlike me. But working out in 20-degree weather for 8 hours kind of hits you after a while. I had to push past the sleepies because I knew if I took a nap, I'd be dead. It would be Jover. So I'm running on round 2 of energy. So bear with me. But welcome in, everybody. So what you can say is you are as cold as us. You're as cold as us. Willing to sacrifice my... It's a good song. It's a good song, though. But yeah, I was slow moving. Just trying to grab a bunch of things last minute. So sorry we were, 2 minutes behind. But yeah, I had to grab some things and my brain was doing that math meme thing when you're trying to think and you're just like, I can't. Processing. But yeah, we're here. We are here. Unacceptable! I can never do his exact scream. But yeah, Lemon Man. We love a good unacceptable. Yeah, it's good stuff. How was everybody's day? It seems like we were all in the unanimous cold opinion, but hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully everybody had an okay day. It was very long. It was a very long day for me, but it's okay. I'm at least finally in some semblance of warmth. So we are good. Like I said in the server, like I came home and I just immediately like threw myself in a fire shower because I was just like, I did not care. I just wanted to feel appendages again. My nose, my toes, my fingers. I was like, what are appendages anymore? And then of course after that, it was all a blur until stream. So I kind of was just like trying to not die. Good down, man. Good. That's good. Glad to hear it. Listen, by which I mean uneventful. Hey, you know what? Sometimes no news is good news. But I guess if you don't like uneventful, that can be kind of sucky. But that's usually pretty good to not have anything crazy happen, right? Head, shoulder, knees and toes. I couldn't feel any of them. But yeah, it was fun. Alice, hello. Welcome in. Once I get this case reading done, I will go outside and touch grass. Touching grass is good. I don't know. My grass was covered in like cold slush, so it wasn't very fun. But and thank you for the lurk, Remy. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's been a day. But it's okay. I have my Sprite with me to kind of give me a little bit of sugar. It's not even a sugar rush because I don't really get energy from sugar, but I guess it kind of like gives the placebo effect of my brain. So it's something. Plus I had a cookie. I grabbed myself a cookie. I'm just trying to give myself some sugar to internalize the sugar rush, even though it doesn't really do anything for me. See, the grass is sleep right now. The grass is sleet. And it's just slushy sleet. Final night. Yes, go! At 6 tomorrow morning, I'm off. I'm on my 7-day off. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Congrats for you. There's a nice blanket of white stuff on it, so we shall see. Hey, yo. Quinn, thank you for for the follow. Much appreciated. And if I ever pronounce anybody's names, I've mentioned it before, but for any new faces that join, if I ever mispronounce your username, just let me know and I will correct it. Let's see, Josie getting a sugar rush. Oh my, hyper Josie when? I don't really get hyper per se. Not with like sugar or soda or anything like that. I was telling a couple of the VFleet girls about this, but like I don't really have coffee or energy drinks for the purpose of energy. It doesn't really do much for me. Like it kind of, I guess, will stimulate my brain in the more, I guess, foundational sense, where like if it's something like an energy drink like Monster or something like that, I think honestly just the very, very strong flavor just wakes me up. Like, I don't know, like it doesn't wake me up entirely, but it's just like the flavor like wakes up my taste buds kind of thing, which I guess in turn wakes my brain up a little bit more. But it itself does not, like caffeine does not wake up my brain. I've just naturally wake up with, I guess, energy, you know, something like that. I just go. I just kind of wake up and go. So I mostly drink coffee for the enjoyment because I enjoy the smell of coffee, and stuff like that. But yeah, coffee and energy drinks are just for funsies. It does help a little bit, but not like the memes like to always say, the whole like, you know, I can't talk to you until I've had my coffee. Like it doesn't really do anything like that for me. So yeah, it doesn't do anything like that for me, but that's okay. It's all right. I placebo affect it, but I think it has to do probably, I used to work for Starbucks long ago. I say long ago, but back in the day, when I was in college, I worked for Starbucks, and I feel like working for them kind of like completely undid my ability to retain caffeine like a normal person. Because when you have I don't know, like ever since I stopped working there, I feel like it really changed how caffeine affected my body. And I just never really got like that wired feeling that people get. I think the only time caffeine actually affects me is if I have like shots of espresso. Like more than one shot of espresso will actually kind of like, my brain is like, whoa, I'm awake. These attempts at incitement, when most people call me or as a Elizabeth is a joke, I'm too lazy to change back. It's all good. All I need to go from tired to energetic is a single announcement. Dun dun dun. Bringle brr, something like that. I don't know. I love also hello Cypher, welcome in. Oh cool, are you using an iHopper for tracking? No, I am not. I mean, I am using VTube Studio for tracking for my model, but that's about it. That's about it. Well, I mean, VTube Studio is what I'm using, but my phone is my tracker for my VTube Studio. Coffee for fun sounds like what an addict would say. No, I'm kidding. I was about to say no. I wish. Like, I mean, I don't wish I was addicted to caffeine, but I wish that was the reason. I genuinely just drink it because I like the flavor of coffee and I enjoy the smell of coffee. But it took a long time for me to enjoy the smell of coffee again. Because I feel like anyone who works for fast food, you kind of hate the smell of anything grease related for a while. And that's how I was with coffee. I kind of hated the smell of coffee for a while, but it was mostly because you get so used to the burnt smell of coffee. So any semblance of coffee smell, your brain is like, You get like PTSD of work and you're like, nope, don't want it. So it took me a while to enjoy the smell of coffee again, where I'm like, ah, yes, freshly brewed coffee, so good. Now I don't think about it anymore. Now I enjoy it again. It's nice. I missed it. Josie the barista. I was at one point in time for a while. I thought I was the buzzkill, but please, I've been vying for the title of biggest buzzkill in the chat for ages. Nah. Do you want that title though? I feel like that's not a title people would fight for. Just use cocaine. That wakes me up. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Straight to the veins. And so when Shadow wore that locksmith outfit, that is why you thought I did, because it's like my brain sees a green like vest like that, or like an apron, and it screams Starbucks barista. It looked like a Starbucks barista outfit, you know? Being resistant to coffee, I kind of feel that. I don't need coffee to wake up. Yeah. Like, I get it if I want something warm and I just kind of want to, like, if I just want it. But I don't ever get it to, like, wake up, you know? Like, if I'm tired, I just get good, I guess. I just wake up. I don't know. Like, I never really... I guess now I've kind of got in a habit of getting Monster in the morning. But again, I think it's just the very like the crazy spike in flavor is what wakes me up more than anything, than the actual caffeine. It's like, because I always get the mucho mango, like the juice Monsters, and it's like so like, it's, you know, first thing in the morning, and you have like such a huge flavor like that. You're just kind of like, whoa, Jesus Christ. It's like a kick to the face. So like, if anything, it's more so the flavor that wakes me up than the caffeine. Honestly, I don't drink coffee. It doesn't vibe with me, but I love the smell of it. Yeah, exactly. Like, the smell is just really good, honestly. That's fire. It can be tasty at times. True. It's also big yep to the fast food PTSD. Still despise McDonald's to this day. Yep. I had my first job was at a fast food place, and I luckily don't have that PTSD anymore, but I do remember it. I do remember it very vividly, that I did not enjoy the smell of like a fast food place for a long time, where I was just like, ugh. It was not an enjoyable memory. If it's not a title people will fight for, that just means it's an easy title to acquire. So it's the collector in you, it's the completionist in you all. It's like, well, if it's free for the taking, why not? Don't Starbucks aprons colors indicate some skill or what you have? Yes. Well, yes, technically. I don't know if they've changed. I'm sure they probably changed stuff since I worked there. But and it depends, because they do holiday themed aprons. Like I remember during the holidays, they gave us red ones to use. Green ones were pretty much the average. But if you saw someone wearing a black Starbucks barista, usually they were like I think they were a coffee master was the title they had, I believe. But yeah, usually if you were like, if you did the training and you went and did like the coffee master test thing, whatever, you got, I think, like a black apron, and it had like coffee master like on the title, like you had a title on your apron. It was a little crazy. But yeah, for the generic, if you're just a peasant like me, you just had a green apron, just green apron. Unless they do something super fancy and there's like an event or something where they give you like a fancy colorful one, but even then they wouldn't give it to you. You could just wear it when you were working for, you know, to promote said event or whatever. See, after dropping soda after almost 2 years ago, water has been so good to me. I mean, honestly, that's what we all should do, but you know, soda and Monster and energy drinks hold us by the, you know, have a chokehold on us. No soda, no coffee, just water. Hey, more power to you. More power to you. Might be a bit before I give up soda, but water's very nice. Twoo. Just want to occupy a niche. That niche being a prude. Hey, you know what? You know, I don't. When I say you do you, I don't mean that in like a negative way. But it's like, yeah, man, you do you. You know, live your life. Be the best prude you can be. Coffee master sounds so pretentious. Well, basically, yeah. I mean, it kind of was, but in a way, when you think of it in a more optimistic, open-minded way, basically it meant that you understood all of the coffees that Starbucks had available at that current moment, in the sense of, if someone were to ask you, hey, I don't like this type of coffee, I don't like this flavor, or I don't like, you know, like if someone asks you what you should get, they would be able to ask you questions based on types of food or drinks that you have, and they'd be like, okay, you like having this for breakfast, I would recommend this type of coffee because this pairs very well with the blah, 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 blah. Like you understand the food and drink pairings like that complement each other. It's a very on a regular Joe Schmo basis, it is very pretentious. To the average Joe who just wants their average cup of Joe, it can be pretentious. But there are a lot of places and a lot of people who do like their elevated experience of coffee. You know, it's very, yeah, like a connoisseur. Yeah, exactly. Basically, like coffee connoisseur. Yeah. But their title was Coffee Master. I think they had a couple other titles per se that you could test for, but that was always the one that I remembered vividly because I worked with one. She was quite know-it-all-ish at times, but she did have the knowledge. I'll give her that. She did have the knowledge. Coffee Master Trials or something like that. Yeah, it truly was. It was Master of Coffee, pulling the drinks. Pretty much. So you didn't grind for that S-ranked barista? Nah. I was also in college at the time. I kind of, to be honest, I could not be bothered. I gave no fucks about being a coffee master. I just wanted to go in, be a good barista because I liked working with people. I enjoy chatting because you guys, if that wasn't very vividly obvious, I enjoy socializing with people, and I'm usually very good in customer service situations because I'm very personable and I like talking with people. So that was always the fun part of the job. What I did not enjoy was when I worked there, if you did not drink the coffee Kool-Aid and you wanted to be the best goddamn barista ever and be coffee master and be pretentious Priscilla extraordinaire, then they're like, you didn't care enough. I'm like, look, I'm like 20. I'm like 20, 21, 22. I don't care. I just want to do my job and get paid and live. I enjoy coffee, but it is not my personality. So no. It was a fun job, but I did not care to become a coffee master, even though my boss wanted me to because they're like, oh, you'd be so good at it. And I'm like, I'm sure. I'm good though. But thank you though. I am good though. Sommelier, yeah, the bean. I did not have a good night. No, you have awoken, but welcome, welcome. Coffee Master still making minimum wage, go the extra mile. I don't even think you got a raise either. I don't think you did, but then again, I don't remember because I never really tried for it, so I don't know. You might have. It's very possible you maybe got a raise of some sort, but it also was minimum wage, so I doubt it was much. I doubt it was much, if anything. But yeah, and we also got paid shit then, so it was pretty bad. Let's see. Good work time. Be lurking. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy work. Someone who doesn't drink coffee or energy drink. What is this alien language? Glorp glorp morb morb morb. Oh my god, I keep mistyping. It's okay. That would have been me earlier. I feel you. Josie wants to yap, not memorize coffee. I mean, I memorized some stuff. Like, I knew enough to where people could communicate with me if they were like, oh, I don't like, if they asked for certain things, I knew enough to be able to advise. But like, I didn't know because what we would do, I'm gonna give you guys the secret lowdown on Starbucks meetings. When we used to have team meetings, especially if we were rolling out like new flavor, not new flavors, but like new thank you for the gift. That's holy. Thank you. The best of oranges. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted. Much thank yous. Enjoy your emotes, chat. Whoever got a gift sub, enjoy your emotes and your no ads now. But thank you so kindly. Thank you. Look, if I do either, I start climbing the walls with no handle. Oh my god. But so whenever new flavors or new beans were coming out, we were coming out with a new blend. That's the proper term. When we were coming out with new blends or maybe like new food or just anything, we would usually have a meeting, and we would go over stuff. And then what they would do is they would let us either test the new food with the regular the flavors of coffee that we had on tap, if you will. Like say we have 4 different types of coffee beans in our store, and we got a new food in. We would try said food or new flavor of coffee bean with different snacks, and we were supposed to notate like the different flavor profiles that we would that we could tell. Like it's like, oh, when you have this particular scone with this particular coffee version, whatever, you know, what do you taste? You know, did you smell anything? Like we were supposed to like really understand it. Like they really wanted people to understand coffee from like a very deep level. They wanted to try and actually get you to understand what you were tasting, what you were eating, and be able to describe that to people. Because if you get, you know, people who come in and they were like, you know, just explaining what they liked, and you're like, I don't know what coffee to have, but I know I drink this type of stuff, or I eat this kind of stuff, you know, they would be like, oh, well, I can recommend this. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, but a lot of times the issue that I would have is I really wouldn't taste a huge difference. I'd be like, I mean, sure, I guess this particular one has some nuttiness to it, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't really, like, sometimes I just couldn't tell. And I'm like, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that, I don't know. I wasn't that high a level of an individual. I can't tell the difference. Well, now, hold on. Yesterday was glorping time. Well, apparently it's more glorping time. The boss just wanted to brag about how many coffee masters they had. That is true. That is true. That is something they would get. You know, it looks better on numbers when, you know, they have like meetings with their district, like our district people, and they're like, oh yes, you know, of course. Any place always wants to make it look like their employees are, you know, what do you call them? Achievers. But yeah. I don't care to be the best barista. That is so real. Sometimes there are things you just want to, yeah, I don't always want to super pursue things, you know? Sometimes you do, you know? Nothing wrong with it. As long as you do your job well, who cares, you know? I can understand some things, but not everything. You do casual coffee drinking instead of competitive drinking, coffee drinking, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Being a coffee master just improved your chances at moving up, pretty much. Showed your commitment to the business. Exactly. They wanted people to be part of the Starbucks Kool-Aid crew. Oh, I'm gonna do this before I leave, though. Salute. Thank you, homie. Look, if I do either, I start climbing off the walls. True, that's fair. I give him coffee. Please, no, I'm sick right now. Oh god, no, please don't be sick. I thought this was crazy Reddit stories. Not this. Not that I'm complaining. We're chatting beforehand. Do you not like chatting? You don't like chatting beforehand? It hasn't even been 20 minutes. Sheesh. But no, I usually chat before we jump into stuff. Maggie! Josie's a Redditor confirmed. I'm telling Ryan. Wait a minute. Hey. Whoa. Hey now. Not entirely. I just peruse certain subreddits, like spooky subreddits, and the Am I the Asshole subreddit, because it's very funny. Makes me feel normal. But hello, Maggie. Have hopefully words English. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm tired. My brain is running on backup energy. I did not get to charge my brain today. Carrying the elite coffee and jars. My brother worked the coffee drinks at the cafe. Oh yeah, the cafe at the Barnes & Noble. Yeah, because the Barnes & Noble always had the Starbucks, the hooked up Starbuckses. The Starbuckses that apparently, because I worked for a physical location, like a direct Starbucks, and they were always so pretentious that they were always like, oh well, they're not like official Starbucks, so they don't have that same stuff we do. And I'm like, oh my god, who cares? Who cares? You're killing me. It was so stupid. I work at Starbucks and I agree 100%. Hey, yo, Starbucks homie. I used to be part of like different Starbucks groups on different social media platforms, and just listening to people bitch about the not employees, but like the goings on, the coming and goings of you know, Starbucks day to day. Quite fun. Sit down. Josie's about to show us the asshole. No, yeah, something like that. There are quite a few of them, I'm sure. So if you did something wrong, would management be like, you lose coffee privilege for the day? No, you just got reprimanded like normal. You know, they would write you up as per usual. It was very cliquey when I worked there, but you know, I guess that doesn't really surprise me. Gotta ease into things. Yeah, some people like just jumping right into stuff when it comes to streams. They just go right into it. Some like to chat beforehand. So I've noticed, at least since I've debuted, you guys like to chat a lot. Y'all like to chat a lot. So I usually chat with y'all first before we jump into things. Usually. The hype train has ended. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Enjoy your emotes. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Thank you. Let's see. So a Redditor. It is okay, Josie. You can join the cringe horde. No. Never. I'm already part of it. I'm already a cringe lord as it is. I don't need to become a Reddit cringe lord. Average day with headsets on. Yeah, like the people who ordered the complicated drink. Oh man, I could do a whole stream where I talk about all the shenanigans that people would do at Starbucks. I will. Well, that's a stream for another day. That is a stream for another day. Like the people who say there's nothing quite like the cathartic release of listening to someone else's rant video. True. He ended up moving out of Illinois, getting married, and now he's a dealer on the floor at a Hard Rock casino. Oof. Goddamn. Or maybe Schadenfreude. Yeah, Schadenfreude is I feel like we all have that a little bit in ourselves. We're an ant colony of chatting. True. I just like hearing you talk. Well, thanks or something. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy hearing me talk. I don't enjoy hearing me talk, but at least somebody does. So, we chat a lot. True. She says, professional app. I mean, I just like to talk. The activity doesn't make the stream, the streamer does. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I have some submissions for that stream. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sure it's quite a time. Josie's already a shadow edgelord. Redditor is yes. Redditor is a cringe too far. It is. It's too far. Too far. I will not accept that title. Even though Admiral keeps trying to like force it out of me, and I'm like, I will never admit. I will never. I refuse. The Starbucks fast food yapping. Yes, we will do we'll do a vent stream one day where we just vent about these things to an extent. Because I know venting can spiral into what do you call it, trauma dumping, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. I'm not emotionally equipped for this. The Starbucks Josie. No, we will never go to the subreddit. No feet. There's already enough VFleet enough for everyone. Sorry, our shadow. No shadow me here. No, I would never go to the Reddit. There's plenty of it on Twitter for free. There's plenty of it on Twitter for free. Just look up the hashtag shadow me and it'll give you all that you ever need. Probably more than you need, more than you'd ever want. How do you like your coffee? I like it. That's funny. I used to like it like really sweet, but I've grown to like coffee a bit more black now these days. I usually go for like a kind of maybe like hazelnut French vanilla type of thing, you know, get some flavor in there, but I like just the flavor of like really bold coffee these days, which is weird. I used to not, which is, you know, interesting how your flavor profile, your taste buds change over time. Nobody likes the sound of their own voice. Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people, which is crazy because I have to hear it a lot. So I think I've just grown a thick skin over my own voice. Do you always hear a bass boosted version of your own voice? Yeah, I think I've told, well, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I've always had, shocking to no one, I am a tomboy. And I've always been very self-conscious about having a more tomboy, Calliope Mori type voice. You know, it's not very girly, it's not very feminine. So I've always been pretty self-conscious about hearing my own voice, but I've grown to accept it with time. It is what it is. I am who I am. I am as much as I can be me. So, you know, it is what it is. Spiral into chaos. Admiral already accused you of being a Redditor on Twitter. True. CV is the VFleet mask. True. We leave the VFleet to CV. God damn it, Admiral. Yep. Blame Admiral. Let's see this. Blah, blah, blah. French vanilla. Yeah. Hazelnut. No. Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. When it's paired with other things. The best way to stop disliking the sound of your own voice is to get more used to hearing it externally. Exactly. It's just, you know, immersion therapy. Sound like a freaking typical nerd out loud. Oh no. Tomboys are cool though. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I get that. I mean, not that I disagree. I mean, hey, I mean, I'll take that any day. But you know, growing up with a more tomboy voice is not the easiest when it comes to being a girl. I will be very transparent about that. Growing up with a not super girly voice, I have feminine traits, of course, vocally. But that's my customer service voice. This is more my natural speaking voice, which is, I guess, still girly-ish. But, yeah, a lot of people are always, you know, like to comment about it. So it took a while to get used to it, you know, but it's fine. I'm fine with who I am now. It is what it is, you know. It's not like there's no point in hating on it. It's not like I can change it. So yeah, you just grow to appreciate yourself for who you are. It seems pretty feminine to me. Yeah, I mean, I thought so too. I felt like it was pretty feminine, but you know, when you hear girls that are much more feminine vocally than you, and then you hear yourself and you're like, I sound like a man. What the fuck? And you just feel so bad. And it's just like, oh God, sucks. Voice conscious in this economy. Respectful, of course. Nah, I feel like we all feel that way. One of the homies, if you will. True. I've always been that way because I have older brothers, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. A lot of my friends are always like, I'm one of the homies, and I'm okay with that. I like that. I've been complimented for my voice, but to me, it always sounded really nasally whenever I heard recordings. Yeah. I feel like we always hear our voices very differently than what it actually is perceived as, you know? It's understandable, I think. Never done it, so I don't know. That is totally fair. I have a speech impediment, so you can imagine how much you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. Like, I have a very close friend of mine has a lisp. Very, very, very noticeable lisp. But, like, it's just kind of one of those things that, like, it's an endearing trait that we've all, like, I don't want to say we associate that with him like that's a bad thing, but, like, that's just, you know, it's just him being him, you know? It's just that endearing trait. They're like, yeah, you know. But I can understand feeling very self-conscious about that. Like, I don't have one, but I can understand that, you know? I can completely understand feeling that way. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna say it. You sound loving and I will die on that hill. Well, thank you. Don't die on hills, but thank you. I appreciate that. Have fun with those lower registers. Yeah. And I think going to school for music also kind of put me in that area where I was more susceptible to it because I was being graded on my voice. So you're constantly hearing others who sing differently or speak differently than you. So I was much more, it was much more prevalent in my day-to-day. So it was much more noticeable. And I was constantly comparing myself. So yeah, I think it's just, if I wasn't in music, I feel like it would have been noticeable and I would have been self-conscious about it, but probably not to that magnitude. So, you know, it'd be what it be. Hello, Eclipse, welcome in. I feel like my voice is a bit high-pitched. Nothing wrong with that either. Don't die on hills. Sage advice. It's good to have an opinion, but don't die. Dying is a skill issue. Yeah, you sound like a battleship. Sheesh! So you're saying I sound like a transformer? Optimum Primal. Sorry. What about dying on our little anthill? I wake up every day upset I don't sound like Arthur Morgan or Snake. Bruh. Come to think of it, isn't the Jersey Civil War all about dying on anthills? Probably. Guess how my night was. No. No. Hopefully it was good. If I had a time machine, I would Angel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If I had a time machine, I would have told my younger self about the Spanish R versus the American R. Ah, yes. I still to this day cannot roll my R's properly, and it makes me cry. Deep, deep tears in my soul. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? New idea for follower name. The Ants. Oh my god, the Jance sounds like a disease. Sounds like a disorder or something. I don't know how I feel about that. No. I can sing well, but I can't hit higher mid notes, but I can do bass. So like, that makes sense. Being like a baritone bass, but not being able to kind of do that tenor, higher baritone tenor, maybe countertenor. That's fair. That's understandable. So the only thing I can sing well is country, but I don't like country. I feel like I'm positive there's a style of music you can sing that's not country. I can probably find something. Actually, have you heard of musical theater, Percival? If you haven't heard of musical theater, I highly recommend you listen to some musical theater. I guarantee there's probably something for you in there. Just saying. There's something for everybody. It's dinner time, gonna lurk. Enjoy your dinner, gordito. We will see you in a bit. How to say, I got some food poisoning. Oh no! Food poisoning sucks ass. Hopefully you recover quickly. Hopefully the poisoning exits your body as simplistic as possible and pain-free as possible, and that it's quick. Got the chance. Yeah. Well, welcome, Talus and Dora. Hopefully you're doing good. We could be Josie and the Pussycats. True. I don't know if you guys want to be called Pussycats. I don't know if everyone would be crazy about that. Opera is just about every vocal range. True. Good suggestion. Also gonna lyric and then collapse in bed, so if I don't tap again, that's where he died. Good night, Darth. Hopefully you don't die. But on that note, it's been a good 30 minutes, so we're gonna pop into the actual meat and potatoes of the stream. We're gonna go into the actual stories now. As of course now John's like, God damn it! Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? I'm so sorry. But let's pop over here. I'm gonna keep you guys up there so we can see you guys. I am gonna move myself just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Okay. Ship does need her ship cat. You just gotta get more than one. True. Here comes the assholes. Here they come. Why not? Why not? Don't we all already prance around during stream? Oh, no. I mean, so you say prance, and my brain thinks of like Prancer, like, you know, like a reindeer. Okay, let me get stories. So I tried to grab a couple ahead of time, so that way we have it, and then we'll kind of read some as we go. So let me. Okay, let's see. I don't know how much this is going to cut off, so give me a second. I mean, I haven't needed to go to the toilet. My head doesn't hurt as much. Well, hey, we'll take that W. We take that. We're not pirates from Penzance. Not sure why it filtered lol. I was replying to the Joes. Oh, I see. I have been gifted. Oh, also, I think I missed a couple messages, but hello, Saku. Welcome in. I am not a Redditor. I am a judgy, a Redditor judge, if you will. I've been gifted 5 subs in the last 4 hours. Hey, yo, what is this kind of? Apparently, people are just very giving today, I guess. With cat-like tread upon our prey we steal. Chomp. Chomp. All right, let's see. I might have to uncrop this. Aha, there we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we'll go like right here. I think right here is a safe distance. There we go. There we go. That way you guys can at least see the story in question. Granted, I will read them to you, so don't worry, because I know it's very tiny. But we will be reading. So we're going to be reading Am I the Asshole Stories. And then once we finish a story, we're going to do a poll to see how everybody feels on each story, on if the person is in fact an asshole, is not an asshole, or if there's multiple people in question, if everybody's the asshole. So we'll be doing a poll at the end of each one. Josie is a judgy, not a red. Yes, I am judge, the juror, the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Pew pew pew. The BS alarm going off on Redditor. You shush. Silence. Silence in the peanut gallery. Being a Redditor is worse than being judgy. I am a Redditor. Oh no. But you know, there are a lot of subreddits that are quite fun to just peruse. Like, I don't even actually have a Reddit account. I am viewing this without an actual account on Reddit, so, you know. It's not true. Judge Josie. Yes, like Judge Judy, but it's Judge Josie. For music theme proposals for Josie's followers, the actual subject at hand. Welcome to Josie's asshole stream. What the fuck? I had to look at that once over. I was like, wait, did I read that correctly? Oh my god, she needs a dread helmet. I do need a dread helmet. Okay, so we're gonna just jump right. Whoops, I might have misphrased that. You think a little bit, possibly? Bruh. What's wild? So crazy. Actually, I'm gonna make this just a tiny bit smaller. Just a tiny bit smaller. That's fine. Anyway, you say you're a prude. It's like sus lies. But then again, you know, stuff comes out of my mouth verbally that people are like, ma'am, are you not very wholesome of you. I feel you. Wild behavior, I know. Crazy. What a note to come in. Graybell, thank you. Welcome in. I know. The VTuber timing is always good. It's always peak. Welcome in. Just a slight misinput. Yeah. Welcome to the madhouse. It's crazy here. Anyway, we're gonna read our first story. Now. It is time. Okay, so the first story says, am I the asshole for not giving the dollhouse, they put it in quotation, dollhouse, I built to my niece, but to my wife as a gift? That is a title. Interesting. I remember reading this and I was like, what? Dollhouse? Like, they come up with some really, not per se clickbaity titles, but I'm always just like, intriguing. Tell me more. So it says, it's not a dollhouse, but I didn't want anyone to think I was being misleading on purpose by saying I built a house. I, 28 male, made my wife, 28 female, a replica of a house that's known to fans of a musician, but wouldn't mean much to others. It's about 2 feet tall and wasn't very complicated to build, but my wife had said a few times over last year that she thought it would be cool to have for little trinkets. She's like a crow with her trinkets. I love it. She didn't know I was making it for her, but I did sneakily involve her in its creation, though, through having her make a couple TikToks when we were out together so I could get the colors right. She has no idea. Lol. I was excited, so I showed a picture to my brother. He told me it was cool, but didn't get the purpose. He showed it to my niece, Ava, who's 13 female, who knew what it was and said she wanted one too. My brother asked if I would give it to Ava, his niece, for her birthday. Like, what? Why? You made this for... I made this for my wife, but you made it for your wife, but can you give it to your niece instead? Bro, what? I said, no, it's for my wife, but I could make one for Ava. It would help teach her some basic woodworking skills, which they don't do in schools here anymore. You know, I'd like that. brother said if it was so easy, then I could make a second one for my wife and just give this one to Ava since her birthday is the end of the month. Bro, what the heck? If it's just so easy, then just give this one to me. Like, bro. Hello, Stone Cold. Welcome in. Again, I said no. This was done specifically for my wife. He seemed to accept that, but then came back to me and said, isn't it a little weird to make a dollhouse for an adult woman? Bitch! Fool! What is this? Bro, he's like, oh, that's fine. And then comes back and is like, isn't it kind of weird? Isn't it kind of weird? Isn't it kind of weird to make your brother give a gift to your child? How about you make it, homie? How about you make it, Mr. Fancy Pants? Sheesh. I told him it's not a dollhouse, just a fancy shelf. He argued that makes it worse because Ava would actually play with it. He must have gone to complain to mom about it. He is the younger brother. Young brother alert! Young brother alert! No! I love the reverb. I appreciate it. Thank you. I quite enjoy it for emphasis. Because my mom called me to tell me that it was stupid to give my wife a dollhouse. I tried to explain that it's not a dollhouse, but she just kept saying, that's stupid. You're stupid, madam. This weekend, I was at their house and Ava kept bringing up the house and laying it on thick with statements like, I've always wanted one just like it. She kept asking why my wife wanted a dollhouse. Oh my God, they got the child to join in on. Oh my God, now they're getting the gaslighting from the child. That is so petty. That's so petty. I said, She kept asking why my wife wanted a dollhouse. I said it's not a dollhouse, but she kept asking why she needed a dollhouse. I told my brother that he was encouraging his kid to be manipulative, and I really didn't like it. So I was going to leave. Damn Skippy, I'd leave too! Hell yeah! He told me that I was dangling the house over her head like McDonald's and teasing her that it made me a bad uncle. Oh, that's rich! Oh, that's rich! For being a good uncle is important. Being a good uncle is important to me, and I do feel for the girl because she's a big fan too. I admit I have a blind spot for this because I don't have kids, and maybe I shouldn't have shared the picture with my brother to begin with. Am I really the asshole for not just giving it to her? Yes, it was easy to make, and I could make another quickly. No, it's the principle of the thing. Bro, sorry guys, Ava isn't my brother's biological daughter. There's a long story involved that I didn't want to add, but I should have realized the age would be surprising. I still see her as my niece regardless, but I get why that would be alarming. Nothing bad or anything. Because it said OP offered explanation, I guess, the age thing. But like, what? No, wait, something doesn't add up. So the older brother's 28 and the younger brother's 13. Yeah, yep, exactly. Timing. Yo, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. I know, I saw the bold here and I was like, wait, what? And I'm like, I see. Yeah, they added an addendum. They added an explanation. But yeah, I guess it's an adopted child. But still, I would stare daggers at my bro and tell him, and you are the asshole for like teasing your kid, right? They honestly did more of the dangling in front of the child than he did. Like they, that's so petty, man. The intent of the gift was, yes, like don't guilt someone because their original intention, they want to fulfill their original obligation. He has no requirement to give the gift to your child, regardless. Bro, that shit, that peaks, that just triggers me. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna set this poll up because holy, that triggers me so bad. Yeah. Let's see. Are they the asshole? All right, so I am putting a poll that should appear. It should appear. Oh, not this one. This. So the poll is here. The poll is here. You should be able to type in chat which one, and it'll automatically do it for you. It's fancy. It's fancy. We're doing science here. It's quite fun. Like, bro, That shit's crazy. Man, here, I'm just gonna do this. Easy peasy. I was gonna say, if anyone, who says yes? Who says yes? You trolls, you trolls. The minute I saw it went up, I'm like, who dareth? Who dareth? Absolute sanity. Explain yourself. No. He's like, no, I don't think I will. No. 3. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Everyone's a little asshole-ish, but no, I don't think this man's the asshole. I don't think so. How are you though? I've been meaning to drop in and finally caught a stream. I'm good. I like your design and theme. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are living and thriving. A bit sleepy today, but we're doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Safer's an anti-jacketer. That's like half the I know, right? I know. Explains everything. I almost said yes, but he is not an asshole. Just a numbskull. I feel like unfortunately he's just being swept up in the family drama. But yeah, no, I definitely don't think he's the asshole at all in this. Like, his gift is being commandeered and twisted into something so not gifty. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Rex. Thank you. There you go. See, 81% says not the asshole. Smart people. Smart, wise people. Good aside from cold. Woke up to -2. Everyone's cold today, man. The whole US is just like cold. No, not even just US. I feel like everybody's just cold. Everybody's cold. But yeah, I assumed you guys would be smart people. I knew I could trust you guys. There we go. Smart people. I believe in you. We just need to wait until 2 of these stories tell 2 halves of the same series. Oh man, that's always fun. That's like an ARG almost. That's like an ARG moment. Okay. So that's the first one I pulled. Second one, a lot of them are kind of shorter most of the time. This one, I feel like is gonna be kind of, I don't know. I thought it was pretty, I don't know. We'll see. I'll just tell you. I'll just read it. So this one is, am I the asshole for not letting my girlfriend get away with hypothetical murder? I know, right? That statement's kind of like, what? What? I'm sorry? So this one, it says, this feels so stupid, but here goes. My girlfriend, 40 female, and I, 35 male, are watching a show where one of the characters thinks her friend murdered somebody, and she immediately responds something like, I have a go bag, some cash, and fake passport, and we're going to have to move to Canada. Hey, yo, Robo Spartan, thank you for the follow. My girlfriend asks me, would you do the same for me? My response is an honest, I think that depends on who you killed and why. Wrong answer, apparently, because she gets upset for me not hypothetically helping my girlfriend leave the country after committing murder without question. Apparently, she would obviously do that for me, and this means I don't love her enough. I'm shocked that we're apparently doing these stereotypical gotcha love test question a few decades after being teenagers, and after being together for 5 years. I'm also quite upset that she's now apparently questioning my love for her over this childish nonsense. Am I the asshole? And then the OP added a following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. They say, am I the asshole for not loving my girlfriend enough to help her get away with hypothetical murder? No! What? No! Bro! Like, I'm sorry. I stand the mindset that, like, if you're with somebody, sure, you would love to know that your significant other will always give you the benefit of the doubt. But at the same time, if someone, even if I committed murder, I feel like I would still expect my partner to be like, what? Huh? Why? Like, they wouldn't, unless I'm telling them, like, you know, the feds are after me, I will explain later. If I just, like, give no explanation and expect them to just do as I say and do, you know, believe me, I don't think I want an echo chamber person. I don't think I want a yes person. I would understand if someone questioned me about committing murder. If you flee to Canada after you commit murder, I'm pretty sure you can get extradited. Yeah, that's just not wanting to be an accomplice, right? Fuck, man. I think the girlfriend knows it's just a joke and is just messing with him. You never know. There are people who genuinely take these questions seriously. I have seen quite a few people. There was also a trend going around, like the orange peel thing. That was a thing. So some people take it seriously, you know. Getting angry at someone being honest with you is not cool. Like, at least they're honest. You know, my thing is, if you're gonna be honest, like, at least be nice honest. Like, I would completely understand if they were rude honest and they're like, hell no, what the fuck? I'd be like, you could have said that nicely. But honesty is good. Honesty is healthy. Honesty is great. First of all, you need to go to a non-extradition country. Why would you involve your partner in your BS? Like, yeah, I guess I figured this one was going to be very interesting. Should always just say yes. Just say yes, because it's never going to happen. Just say yes. Just say yes. Say yes to the dress. Hey, yo, Maggie, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be firm but fair. And stupid ads. Rest in peace. Oh no. Anyway, so let me do the poll. We're gonna do the poll. Hold on. Are they the asshole? For those who are coming in from Maggie's raid, hopefully your time zone's doing well for you. We are currently reading Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit, and I am currently putting together a poll so we can get the peanut gallery's opinion. Yes, no, actually we just need yes and no. Yes and no is simple enough. There we go. And then we're gonna make this go away. All right, poll is up. Poll is up. There you go. I'd say I'd help Josie get away with murder only because her big cannons are aimed at me. I mean, I guess that's totally understandable. I guess if you're threatened for your life and you have to make your decision, I would understand, you know, doing what you needed to do to stay alive. Oh my god, the contrarian! Saku the contrarian over here. Oh my god. Never gonna, but it's a non-zero percent. You never know. The world's a crazy place. You never know. You never know. Real homies bury the body. No. I would never expect anyone to bury no bodies for me. Unless, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm just one of those people. I just don't do that. I just don't expect that from people. Threatening me won't help them, because who said I want to be alive in the first place? Be like, joke's on you. I'm into that. Oh no. Oh no. Saku was a contrarian, so we knew you wouldn't have to ask. I guess that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. At least I know technically 100% of you said no, but you know, we have the contrarian. But yeah, that one was like, I figured that one was going to be a little interesting. I figured people would feel some kind of way about that one. Into what? If someone was, you know, threatening to, you know, to unalive someone by choice, or it's like, you know, yeah, what we were talking about. Yeah. Saku brings balance. Yes, balance, and you know, as all things should be. Yes. Balance of, you know, life, the force, and everything, or whatever. I'm like fusing Star Wars and Marvel and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy all in one. Ain't no balance here. We are pretty stacked on the no. The 90-10 balance. Yes, only Sids deal with ultimatums. Very true. That is very true. I would know, right? At least I believe in you. I knew I could believe in you guys for that one. Let's see. Okay. All right, so that's that one. Other one I got I think this is another, yeah, there's another short one. All you need now is to work in a Spaceballs reference. True. So this one says, am I the asshole for getting a teacher to fix an incorrect question on a quiz and taking a classmate's first perfect score away? My 16 female bio class recently took a quiz, and when we got the results back, a classmate, we'll call her Vivian, not her real name of course, got a 100 and told the whole class that it was her first 100 on any assignment in the class all year. She mentioned that she put one answer for a certain question, but I had gotten a different answer and was almost positive that my answer was right based on the work I did during the quiz. A group of friends in the class also got the same incorrect answer, so we went to the teacher and asked her to explain. After working through it with us, the teacher determined that her original answer in the key was incorrect, and she decided that she would regrade everyone's quiz. Oh no! Meaning Vivian would get a 95 instead of a 100. Oh no! And my grade would be raised to correct for the error. I thought that was the end of it, but now Vivian is repeating this story to everyone she can, blaming me for taking her 100 away because I wanted a perfect score so badly. She's also placing the blame entirely on me, even though 3 other people also raised the same concern to the teacher with me. Am I the asshole for raising it up with the teacher? Is Vivian because she's repeating and misconstruing what happened, or is it my teacher for taking away points for her error? Also, Carlos, thank you for the follow. Base. Skill issue, get good. This guy is not an asshole. Like, I feel like it's like the don't call her Vivi. Vivi is a great diva AI from the peak anime. Oh no, Vivi kind of the asshole. You didn't take her 100 away. She never had the, yeah, it's kind of one of those, like, I get being in her shoes and being like, oh shit, I had a 100, but now I found out that I was wrong and now it's gone. But yeah, like when you think of it, like she never had it in the first place because her answer was wrong. Like, I get feeling butthurt about it, but yeah, I mean, I feel like they're just as justified in wanting to have their score be accurate, right? Like, you know, like I would if I got a question wrong that I thought was right, I would want to make sure they double check that. Like, it's nothing personal, girl. I feel your pain, but like, yeah, I want my grades right. As a STEM major, no remorse. True. Only one person who took that test had reading comprehension. If you must be upset at the teacher. Yeah, like if anything, I could see maybe getting annoyed that the teacher had their answer key wrong. But like, I mean, even with that, I'd be like, I mean, to me, that's just like, well, she's human too. But yeah, like, I feel like it's kind of, I think the girl's just butthurt. Understandably so, but yeah, she's projecting her anger improperly, unfortunately, and blaming the wrong person when maybe she should have studied better. Let's see, are they the asshole? Ye or knee? There we go. Start poll. Go away. Poll is up. Yay or nay? Yay or nay? If a question is wrong or has ambiguity, that becomes a grace point. True, that's fair. Gotta hit that 2 Kahoot rules or it's Kahoot time. STEM major crowd here shall give no sympathy. It's like, it's my grade, damn it. Don't you get in the way of my grade. STEM majors and the soft science major law students handshake meme. True. At least they still, I know, right? I guess I just lived in the life of like, hey, I still got a 95, man. Hey, 95 still an A. I get like never getting a 100 and you're like, oh shit, my first 100. But like, you know, it's not like you're never gonna not get one again. There's more opportunities. Depending on the error as a teacher, I would probably have given the point to fix the answer, but not take the point away from the others. Yeah, because it seems like she, I guess, from what it sounds like, she was like the only one. the only one who got affected by this egregious error. Who the fuck's getting upset over that though? That's some elementary. Like, I could see feeling some kind of way, but I would only be that aggressively angry about it if like getting a 100 meant something. Like if it was like maybe I had to get a 100 or I failed the class or something. Like if it was something detrimental where it had to happen, sure, maybe. But if it's just like a personal perfectionist thing, that's a me problem. That's a me problem that I should not be projecting onto others. But, you know, I guess at the end of the day, we are all humans, and she is clearly, plus she's also like, you know, young. You know, she's like, you know, under the age of 21, you know. She's still going through them feelings, man. Like, I probably would have been that way too. I probably would have been that way too at that age. Story said her first, I think. Yeah, I'm assuming they're at least in the age range of 16 to 20. I would assume. Let's see. If the question was worded in a way that made that wrong answer seem right, that is on the teacher for a bad question or trying to trick students. Yeah, I mean, some do that trickery. But yeah, this definitely just sounds like it was just an oopsie poopsie. You are my fire. As you come in with the boy band, or why I say, yeah, it is a boy band. Yeah, them boy band lyrics. I love me some Backstreet Boys. The testing software we use regularly eats answers that I know I answered right. Got robbed of 100 on one of my final qualifier tests because it ate one. No, but 99% was fine by me. Yep, that's like, I take that. I take that. Those that do the trickery, yeah, the trickery is not like, I get you're trying to make sure the students are paying attention, and it's like, oh, you know, think fast. But at the same time, it's like, you know, just don't. Just don't. Be nice. Be nice. Still passed. Exactly. They still passed. I think they're just being immature. They're just being immature, unfortunately. But they'll learn. They will learn in time, hopefully. Okay. So this is the next one I pulled. We'll grab some more after this one. See, trick questions are acceptable and truly a way of life. Trick questions should be part of the final grade. See, there are ways to make sure they are paying attention, and then there are questions designed to make multiple things look right. Yeah. In a biochem microbiome major, my standards are through the roof. Did I get average or above it? Oh my God. The perfectionists, you know, but that's fair. Like, I respect those who do it. Am I one of those people? No, I am not. I was happy with getting passing grades. But anyway, this next one is, am I the asshole for eating cake I paid for? It says, sorry if this is a bit weird. I, female 26, brought home cake from a birthday party I went to. Only half of it was eaten at the party, and the birthday boy, male 25, didn't want the rest of it, so I opted to take it home. I pop it in the fridge and go about my day. Last night, something came over me and I absolutely devoured the cake. Hey, that happens. We have those moments. I'm not proud of it, but I did. My roommate, female 27, started making snarky comments about it and essentially called me fat without actually saying it. You really couldn't save some of that for me? You're supposed to share a cake that big. I even had a note on the cake that had my name on it in the fridge. Am I the asshole or am I justified? I feel horrible right now. And I guess they were, I guess they got a lot of support. So they're like, thank you. Bro, talk about projecting. Talk about projecting. Jeez, man, don't make fun of people for eating stuff, bro. They just, you know, food is good. Food is one of the many pleasures in life we have, okay? If you buy it, I mean, even if she, you know, like, if she bought the cake, she can fucking eat the whole damn thing if she wants to. Goddamn. Jeez. Maybe if you bring it back and like mark that it's yours with a note, like, yeah, just, you know, they're not obligated to share. That was crazy. If there was no discussion about sharing it before it was consumed, yeah, like, it's not, food is not like a public choice. It's like, the food in the fridge, I must ask all my roommates, would you like to share this food in the fridge even though I brought it home? Like, this isn't communism. Larceny. The communist cake. They would have been the asshole if they ate a cake. Yeah. Like, if you ate someone else's cake or established that, like, you were supposed to share, sure. That's one thing. But, like, girl, it just sounds like she's projecting. Sounds like her roommate's projecting. She can put a firecracker in it and light it up if she wants, if she bought it, right? She could literally just throw it away if she wants to. She shouldn't, because that's wasteful, but like, she could. It's her damn cake. Shoot. Her title is misleading though. She said she paid for it. I think she bought the cake for the birthday boy. Probably. I'm assuming. She probably bought it or something. Oh yeah, because I ate the entire leftover cake that I paid for. So I'm assuming she maybe bought it for the birthday boy. That's what I'm assuming, because at least that's what I see here. So that's my assumption. Can't tell if the friend is just ribbing them for eating a massive cake or if the roomie actually wanted it. See, she's gonna have to take the L this time. Not obligated to, but should have shared. I'm a person that like never feels that you have to share anything food wise. That's like a courtesy if you feel so obligated to, especially if it's a roommate. Like if you're not super close with said roommate, like I'm not obligated to share my food with you. I can, but you know, that's just a courtesy. Let's see. At the very least, left a piece for a roomie who clearly showed interest. I feel like they just saw it and didn't even say anything, and then we're just like assuming that they would get some. Because I've had that happen before. Yeah, it sounds about right. Bought for a party and then there was some left. Yeah, that's what I thought too. You buy it, you can do whatever the goddamn hell you want with it. True! Truer words never spoken. So are they the asshole? Yee. If I could type, yee or knee. Start poll. And go away. Go away. There we go. Yay or nay. You don't have to share unless they have something ongoing, some ongoing thing where it's normal to share. Like, yeah, I mean, if there's like already an established thing, but again, those are like splitting hairs. Those are like very particular circumstances. But by default, in my opinion, no one is obligated to share just because you're rooming together. Just because you live with another person, you are not obligated to share your food with them. If you are close, if you're related, I mean, it's probably out of courtesy, I suppose. But like, I also feel like I've had friends or family who felt like they were entitled to it because we were related, and I'm like, no. No, that's not how this works. Is the shoe on the other foot though? Like, am I obligated or entitled to half of your food just cause? You know, gotta give and take, right? It goes both ways, right? There's some good stuff on the subreddit. I never share on my own, but I'm happy to. Yeah, like if someone asks me. Unless I'm like absolutely starving or something, or like if I don't know, if I have prior reasons, I will always probably share, you know. One, cause didn't bird feed it to a roommate. Bruh. Yes, chew it and spit it into their mouth. Num 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 num. Just the way they want it, I'm sure. Bruh. Wild. Yeah, with some extra consideration, you're not obligated to share. Yeah, exactly. Without extra consideration. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, some people assert dominance. T-pose on them as you eat the cake. Put the whole cake in your mouth as you T-pose over them. Assert dominance. And all right, you also have to keep eye contact. Yes, you have to, like, full on eye contact as you eat the cake. Be like, we are sharing this moment together. We may not be sharing the food, but we're sharing the experience, you and I. Like, they could have just asked the same night he brought, yeah, they brought on the cake. They'd be like, hey, that looks pretty yummy. May I have a slice when you feel so inclined to cut it? But, you know, people are people. People forget things and then they get angry. People are quite interesting creatures, they are. That they are. Eat the whole cake in one bite. Yes, just unhinge the jaw like a snake. Exactly. Snacky snack. Just a snack. Sorry. I don't, anytime I hear snake, I'm like, snack. It's just snack. Stuff like this is why I'm happy to live alone. I have a cat. I'm never alone. Let's see, from my friend's guest. Ooh, this one sounds good. Gossiping with my mom, my brother's fiance, and potentially lie. What? Okay, I just picked two other ones that sound pretty good. One of them is shorter, and one of them is. Ooh, this one they were marked the asshole. Ooh, these are good. These are good. I'm not normally a drama consumer, but this is like my version of, I guess, drama consumption. Even though I think I told you guys in stream before, I'm pretty 100% sure, well, maybe not 100%. I'd probably say at least 50% of the stories that are submitted to this subreddit are not real. I feel like a lot of these are probably stories that people create for humor and for the upvote, which is fine too. Nothing wrong with that. You know, fiction is entertaining too. So say Kirby that thing, inhale it. I haven't heard that in years. The snack is snack. Yeah, I love it. Drama, be da drama llama. This is the only type of drama I like. I like being chill and not being in drama, but I love reading drama on the Am I the Asshole subreddit because it's funny. There's my favorite ship girl. Hey you, how is you? How are you doing? Let me cook. Welcome in. I made a cake a week or so ago that I've been consuming through. Those are the best. I love making like baked goods that you intend to eat yourself, but just slowly over time, because it's like something to always look forward to throughout the day. And you're like, yes, I have cake waiting for me at home. It's just something to always look forward to at the end of the day. It's quite nice. I'm a slithery little snack. I love when people know what that's from. It's so cheesy and so weird, but it's so funny. It's stuck in my brain forever. I was gonna say, I was waiting for a good or that happened type story. We might have one. All right, so the next one I pulled is called Am I the Asshole for Hiding My Expensive Shampoo and Conditioner from My Friend's Guests? Honestly, as a female with, you know, hair, I probably do this unintentionally. But anyway, I, 28 female, share an apartment with my friend, 34 male. Last weekend, while we were away, he invited his female friend, Sarah, to stay over. When we got back, I noticed she had used most of my shampoo and conditioner without asking. I had splurged on these expensive products to treat myself. I also make a lot less money than my friend. Today, Sarah came over again for a visit and asked to shower at our house before heading to a dance class. However, I had taken my expensive products to my room this time, leaving only my friend's basic shampoo out for her to use. When she couldn't find the conditioner, she asked my friend who came to my room to ask me about it. I told him that she's his guest, and it's not my responsibility to provide spa products for her. My friend got mad and thinks I'm rude and petty. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so at all. OP has offered this following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. The action I took was hiding my expensive shampoo and conditioner and not letting my friend's guest, Sarah, use them after she used most of them without asking last time. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't think so. Not on my watch. As a male with hair, the answer is no. Shouldn't touch my stuff, right? Like, I always feel guilty if I ever go to someone else's house and if I ever need to use their shower or any of their whatevers that requires me to use a product of theirs, like, you know, toothpaste or shampoo and conditioner, I always ask. I'm like, are you cool if I use yours? If I don't bring it with me? But I am very particular about my hair. So I am the type of girl that brings my own stuff with me. If I know I plan to shower somewhere intentionally, I will bring my own stuff with me because I have a very particular set of stuff I like to use. And that's just me. I always feel weird about using people's stuff. So no, I don't think so. Non-paying guests don't get the good stuff. You get the basic level. You're not on the battle pass, ma'am. You have not paid the battle pass premium. I'm sorry, you get the free shit. Why should they use my Bleu de Chanel cologne, right? They get the Eau de Parfum, the Eau de Toilette. They get the nasty, the normal stuff, the baby shit. Sarah be the butthole here, true. It's crazy. Sarah's a petty one, yeah. Sounds like Sarah is just... sounds like Sarah realized that the roommate was a female and was like, ooh, they have nice shampoo and conditioner. Ooh, can I use your shower again? Sounds like they realized what the girl had and was hoping to use it again. You brought your friend for more into my space and you want to use my things? It will depend on what I thought about them and my generosity. True. It's like a hotel. I will also use the bare minimum of their stuff too. Yeah, like I will literally like use the tiniest little bit because I just feel weird. That's just a courtesy thing. You step into my house and my rules. Bring your own stuff or go buy something. I'll even drive you. Damn. I'm going to just use just enough shampoo to wash my hair. Yeah, just enough to get by, you know? I'm the same way. French Josie isn't real. She can't harm you. I can't even. I will not do the cliche French accents that people always use, but I am not French Josie. No. I did take French in high school, but I don't remember much of it. I only remember very little. See, gentlemen, this is why 5-to-1 shampoo. Oh God, I can't use combo shampoo conditioners. My hair is too bountiful for that. I can't, like the 2-in-1 shampoos and stuff like that. Nah, man, I can't. I use the nice stuff. I have to. Sarah needs to use the 10-in-1 shampoo and be quiet. You get the dollar store shampoo and you're gonna like it. Give Sarah the dish soap. Oh God, that's so cruel. That would be terrible. Mega brain move. Never use shampoo. Just never shower. Yeah, just don't shower. Just embrace stinky. All Josies can harm you, but they are too nice to do so unless you deserve it. Yeah, I don't like harming people. Unless you give me no choice. Josie, who are you trying to flex on? Ain't nobody. No, I'm just like, I took French, but that's about it. I don't know enough to be able to do anything. So it's like, she's not. I don't even want to say that because I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce it. Stop expecting her to speak French. I just remembered how to comment allez-vous and then how to say like, oh, what was it? I used to remember how to ask what time it was. Like, je m'appelle Josie. Like if someone asks how I am, I'm like, ah, comme ci, comme ça. I'm like, I'm okay. It's all right. That's like all I remembered. That's all I retained. Probably a little bit more, but that's about it. That's about it. I'm terrible. Let's see, if you shave your head, you can skip shampoo and cost and use body. So yeah. Also, let me do the poll real quick before I forget. Are they the a-hole, ye, or knee? Boom. Boom. Go. There we go. There we go. Vote in chat if you think they're the asshole or not. This, exactly. This is the detergent at its finest. Actually, never using shampoo is not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, like, you do not have, this is kind of like a different rant for another day, but you don't have to shower every day unless you're actually doing physical activities every day. Like, showering multiple times a day is usually, by most dermatologists, from what I've been told, is actually not really great for your scalp and just for your skin in general, because you're kind of destroying your natural skin barrier and its natural oils and replenishments and all that jazz. So, you know, shower normally, but not excessively. Be clean, but don't be crazy. Unless you're OCD, then that's fair. Or like a germaphobe, then that's fair. I get that. Can't do, you know, you can only do so much. This is the one we get. I know, everyone's like, yes, no. Everyone hates Sarah, apparently, in this story. Thought we had that on the last one, too. Probably. It is good I don't live in France. With how much they say the... Oh, wait, hold on. I missed something, I think. I think I saw a message that... it won't let me scroll up. It's... did I miss anything? Said it as a joke, but I actually rarely use shampoo. Rarely use shampoo. Just rinse my hair most of the time. And that's fine, too. Rich Ilu. Is that correct? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. See, the shampoo is sacred. No touchy without permission. I didn't know, so I thought we had it. Possibly. Shower, just don't use shampoo on a daily basis. Is it sad that I saw Fortnite and my brain was like, oh, Fortnite mentioned? Fortnite Battle Pass? But then I was like, once in a fortnight. God, Fortnite brain rot is real. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry. It's more riche, not rich, I think. I see. See, when you say that, my brain thinks like the nouveau riche. The nouveau riche. Let's see. Oh my, Josie, you've been brain rotted. I have. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. At least I had a feeling. I figured we were all unanimous on that one. That one was pretty... I felt like it was pretty cut and dry on that one. Okay, so your brain can't go a single micro fortnight without thinking of Fortnite. Yeah, that is French. That is French after all. So yeah, exactly. I know. So it's like, I know that. So maybe that's my... I should pronounce it that way. Here's another brain rot check. No. I see, that is the one thing I will never. I know what people think of when they see Hawk, and my brain just gets, I immediately recoil. I'm like, no. No, I will never. I hate it. But anyway, this next one I found, actually they have it marked that the OP was actually the asshole. So this will be an interesting one. Very different than the ones we've had in the past. Hawk and Dove from Justice League Unlimited. Yeah. Hawkeye, yeah. Anyway, this one is, am I the asshole for gossiping with my mum? Oh, not American. Every time I see mum, I'm like, I don't know. I assume as an American, my brain is like, they're not American. I think that's, I wish I called my mum. It sounds cuter to me. Which one is Hawkeye? Yeah, Hawkeye. Iowa, Anglo detective. Iowa, Hawkeye. Wow. Who here says mummy? I do not say mummy. I said mom. But anyway, am I the asshole for gossiping with my mom about my brother's fiance? With my mom about my brother's fiance, and is potentially lying about giving birth. Okay, so basically, are they the asshole for gossiping about their brother's fiance possibly lying about giving birth? I guess. I'm assuming, but we'll figure this out. Okay. I, 22 female, have an older brother, John, who's 32 male, who has been with his fiance, Jane, 30 female, for 4 years. They have a 4-month-old. Jane found out she was pregnant at 5 4.5 weeks and immediately called my mom to tell her. Mom was confused but still very excited. Jane said she was going to tell John when he got back from his work trip. A few hours later, she called again, sobbing, saying she has insatiable cravings. Mom made a joke, like, isn't it a bit early for cravings? And Jane went off on her. She started yelling about how this was her pregnancy and no one else's. It was an odd reaction. She also apologized for her outburst by blaming it on hormones. When my brother returned from his trip, him and Jane left to stay at her mother's, and we didn't see her until after the baby was born. John said this was because Jane was afraid of losing the pregnancy and wanted to be with her mom, and we needed to respect boundaries. Oh, okay. Whenever someone would ask about Jane or the baby, they would shut it down with vague answers like, every pregnancy is different, or she's carrying small, which isn't unusual. They barely shared anything about the pregnancy, no ultrasound pictures, no baby shower, and Jane didn't want anyone around during the delivery. I also discovered that every craving she listed came from one article about pregnancy. Bro, they're like digging so deep into this. I'm already like, what? Why do you care so much? I don't know. She even listed multiple items in the same order. Like, I don't know. There's concerns. I have concerns all around, but let's continue. When the baby was born, we were finally allowed to see Jane and John and baby, of course. It was very bittersweet as we all wished we could have been there for Jane to help out. But Jane and John both reassured us that we did help out by staying away during the pregnancy. Okay. The weirdest part, though, is how Jane describes the birth. She claims she had an epidural via IV drip into her hand, edited because I didn't elaborate, which is not how those are administered. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. When I asked clarifying questions, thinking she had gotten confused, which is understandable, she shut down and refused to answer, like how she would during the pregnancy. She said the baby had latching issues because he was born with no umbilical cord stump. This can technically happen, but it's a rare and fatal medical condition that their baby does not have. I don't know. The final straw was when she told us that the baby basically fell out of her within an hour of being in labor, despite my brother telling us how hard the birth was, and even stating that was why they weren't going to try for any more kids. Mom is on the same side as me and has been noting this inconsistencies and inaccuracies, but doesn't know how to bring it up, and their reactions don't help. A few days ago, my brother texted my mom saying her doubt of Jane is disrespectful, and they both want full apologies from the both of us for bullying Jane about her pregnancy and her labor. I haven't made any outright accusations about it, nor have I said any of this to Jane. I've only asked questions when she brings the birth or pregnancy up. Am I the asshole for having doubts? It's so complicated. This one is like, like, I get kind of feeling like, doubtful, but like, I don't know. I feel like everyone's kind of the asshole here, in my opinion. Like, for me, my initial response was like, okay, let's say on one end, they're lying. Let's just say on the Jurassic end of the spectrum, that both of them are lying about all their baby stories. Everything's a lie. But like, if they are, who cares? What, like, I guess if that's what they want to tell themselves, and that makes them happy and they're not harming anyone, the baby's taken care of, there's nothing wrong with the baby. I mean, at the end of the day, does it really matter per se? Like, I would, I guess, be curious as to why they felt the need to lie about it, unless they stole the baby. I guess that could be concerning, you know? You could be like, why did they lie? Hey, Church, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Maybe they would have the child. No, they're adopted. Yeah, like it could be an adoption. Maybe they're like super embarrassed. Maybe they had an issue with it. Maybe they had an issue with their birth and they're ashamed about it and they went through an adoption I don't know. There's so many things that could occur that it is concerning that they weren't honest with their family about it and that they're kind of being gaslighty. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they're all assholes. Are they trying to hide adopting the child? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they had a surrogate. Yeah, maybe. And so I was like, who knows? It feels like someone is feeling, I don't know, like my gut feeling, which of course no one truly knows, I would assume, but like my gut feeling is like there was an issue with the pregnancy, or they were planning on going a surrogate route, and maybe they feel like lesser beings about it or something. I don't know. Maybe they're ashamed of it. I don't know. But who am I to cast judgment on that? If they don't want to tell me, I don't know. It's kind of funky. It's kind of funky all around. I don't like any of it. What did I stumble into? We were reading Am I the Asshole Stories on Reddit. Yeah, I was also wondering stolen or bro, if they fucking stole, if they stealing babies, that's wild, bro. That would be crazy. Rhea, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm sorry you come in when I'm probably talking about stealing babies, but I swear to God, that's not what we're doing here. We're just talking. I'm gonna say no here. All OP did was ask questions. Yeah, like if anything, I wouldn't say that they're the asshole, but like, I guess it could be viewed as questioning, because I guess like it did seem like they just kind of were like instantly trying to question them consistently. I would have probably dropped it after a while. If they didn't want to tell me, I would just be like, okay, all right, I guess that's how we do things here. But like, who am I out here snatching babies? Absolutely wild VTubers, man. They stealing babies. Typical VTuber behavior, stealing your babies. Hide your babies. We're stealing them all, apparently. This sounds like a Hallmark movie. It sounds like a Jerry Springer episode more than anything, honestly. Which country's Navy Air Force did you base your country? Oh, it's America. I am based off of the USS New Jersey, and it actually should say that in my about section. Let's see. One thing I suspect is she is lying about the timing, probably. Especially super babies from Vought Industries, like in The Boys. Yeah, we can need the super babies. Actually, hold on. Let me do the poll while we're chit-chatting. Are they the asshole? We're gonna add one extra. Yeah, ye or nee. Everyone is the asshole. There we go. And boop. Hold on a second. Where did I put it? Where'd you go? There we go. All right, poll is up. Poll is up. Josie already stole our love. Who knows what she'll steal? I'm like a crow. I love my trinkets. I love my sparkly shinies. Give me your soul. Next. I am a dragon. I mean, you know, I am the black dragon. It makes sense. They do like their shinies. Like missing an episode on a sitcom. Oh, they have a kid now. Oh, yeah, right? When they just like a child just appears out of nowhere in a sitcom. You're like, oh, okay. Well, this happened. It seems like they dug pretty damn deep. Yeah, they kind of double, triple, quadrupled down for sure. YouTubers do be known for stealing souls. Why not babies? Yeah, give me all your babies. And actually, no, I don't want them. I like kids, but I don't need everybody's. That's too many. That's too many. I already have a furry one. That's enough for me for now. I don't know if my sibling was this sketchy about it, it might make me just disconnect with their entire family because they just don't. Yeah, like I feel like I would just, if they couldn't come to me and be open and upfront about something, then yeah, I feel like I would emotionally disconnect, but I would just accept it. I would just be like, all right, okay, I guess this is, you know, how we are now. Okay. You know, I wouldn't make it a big deal. Clip time. What? Huh? What? No, what are we clipping? What are we clipping? What did I say? Was it the which baby comment? Which baby comment? I figure it's one of those. What an awful story. My day is now worse for having heard it. How terrible. How terrible. Honestly, the Missouri is cooler. Bruh. Bruh. We don't judge here and we don't compare here. Just make Josie the godmother of our kids. That's why that way the kids can brag about having someone cool as a godparent. True. True. I'd be a pretty badass godparent, not gonna lie. I feel like I'd be pretty good. Give me all your babies in a sing-song voice. Oh, no. 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 I imagine they want to clip the bit about the furry, the babies. Definitely hiding my kids. Please do. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, kids are great though. To be completely transparent, I think kids are great. I love hanging around kids. I do have a niece and a nephew, and I love them dearly. I do not get to see them very often, but they are quite entertaining, I will say. Misery is cool. Please do. Oh no. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Imagine this. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I am awful with kids. Can't stand them, and that's fair. Not everybody's meant to be around them. They can be a handful and a half or 5. That is very true. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Yeah, I will say I admire on a serious joke, like I say serious, it's not serious, but like on a not joking tone. Kids are quite. I give my brother much credit for being very patient because kids are a handful and a half already. But my nephew is my nephew is autistic and he is quite a handful. Love him to death, but my brother has. I admire him very, very much for being as patient and understanding because I know a lot of people would not be. But he is a sweetheart and he means well. So it's like, it's hard to not love kids when you see the wholesomeness that they are, you know? As my name suggests, I'm more of an aviation dude, but I can admire the craftsmanship and engineering of a big ship. Yeah, buddy. We appreciate all forms here. Yeah. One of us. I'm like all three, the sky, the water, as well as the deep ocean. Yee. Yeah. But I figured it was I'm gonna be a mixed bag for this one. It's a little particular. It was very interesting. Like, I don't know. People get kind of funky with that stuff. Let's see, let me look here. Ooh, that might be a little controversial. We won't do that one. Am I for anything to be more than my own time is being? Oh, what? Okay, this one's crazy. This one's interesting. Okay, hold on. We're going to maybe not message for free anymore. Ooh, asking my wait, what? Am I an asshole? Asking if my Spanish to do just for a wedding. Ooh, okay. So I grabbed 3 more. VFleet's got plain girls. We do. We have everybody. A little too spicy. It's not even that it's spicy. I feel like the topic might be a little I don't want to say controversial, but it's like the title basically said, am I the asshole for no longer updating my ex on our child's school stuff? And I was like, I don't know. I wasn't sure where that was gonna go, so I was like, let's maybe not go into that. I was like, that sounds like that could get messy. We love controversy. I love how we go, we love controversy, we crave controversy. What the heck? We also have yes, we do. We do have a mercenary pilot. We do. The best one. I was finding other VTubers to hang out with over the Twitters. Yeah, well, I'm glad you found your way here. We kind of are a ragtag group, you know? At least for my streams in particular, I kind of am all over the place. So I play a lot of different things and we do a lot of different things. So we're welcome and happy to have you. You're very welcome here. The VFleet community and family is quite a fun one, I'll say. Very welcoming bunch. Sounds like drama, and I love drama. It's like, bring out the popcorn, guys. Okay, so I did get some more. Let me finish this poll. Okay, so this next one I grabbed. The next one I grabbed is, am I the asshole for asking to be informed that my ultrasound is being used on my parents' Christmas card? I read the title of this and I was just like, what? What? Just from the title. Not the asshole. I know, right? I'm curious. Color me intrigued. I'm still designing, so hanging out and networking while that's still going. Nice. Okay, so let's read this one. Every year, my father and stepmother, who I am not close to, send out a Christmas card, a very important tradition for the good, middle-class, Jesus-loving Texan who needs to show off their travels and their kids' accomplishments. Ah, yeah, buddy. It is the yearly Christmas card, baby. This year, they included a photo of my ultrasound on it, which I had shared privately with my father only, and my due date, along with the same of my step-siblings who are also expecting. Wow, that's crazy. My sister saw the card and called to ask if I knew about it. I did not. They never asked for my permission or informed me that they were printing my ultrasound on the card. Ugh. I called and told my dad that he should have asked for permission before a photo of my body and my unborn child was sent around to hundreds of people that are strangers to me. He responded that it's his grandchild too. It's not a big deal. Oh no. And my stepmom is very excited about the baby, so I should keep my mouth shut so as to not rain on their parade. Pardon me? Excuse you? Okay. Anyway, hold on, continue. Now he's not talking to me. I understand that it's a very normal thing in the South to share photos of your ultrasound on social media or wherever. So now I'm worried I overreacted and caused drama over nothing. Am I the asshole for scolding my dad? No! Like, they're acting very entitled. Like, bro, what? I'm sorry? That will be pinned for 5 minutes. Thank you, mods. Thank you. This is also a entitled parent. Yes. Why didn't you tell us our grandchild was being born? You told me to keep my mouth shut, Dad, right? Shit, I'd be petty as hell after that. I'd be like, all right, you know nothing now. You know nothing now. You told me to keep my mouth shut. Keeping my mouth shut. Doing as I'm told. That dad doesn't know boundaries, bruh. Sheesh. Send him to the skibbity office and banish him to Ohio. He has no riz, on God. Sending out pictures of his x-rays if he gets, yeah, right? The next time he goes to a very personal doctor's visit that requires x-rays, send it to everyone. Send it to everyone as a like a, I don't know, freaking Valentine's Day card or something. You know, it's like, you know, I broke my tibia. I would love to be back together with you. I don't know. Some stupid pickup line about something. I don't know. Sending out pictures of his Josie, my soul, no. Ohio mentioned activating angry Michigander. Michigander mode? Must destroy. I don't know why my brain could not compute words for that. I don't know. Or send out the copy of the divorce petition if the parents, the parents divorce. Send out Christmas cards with the date of his next colonoscopy. Yeah, true. It's all about family updates, right? It's like, yeah, they would love to know. Michigander, a male goose. Oh, like a, yeah, the yes, that's right. Man, I haven't heard that word. Michigander? We in fact called Michigander. Is it Michi or Michi? Because I see that and I'm like, Michigan. Michigan. Oh my God. But then I'm like, oh, like Michi, like Vishojo? Like, Michi Mojovi? There's so many pronunciations. My brain's trying to like distinguish which is the right one. It's like, which one is the right one? Oh, you cheated on your wife and it's all pictures and all in this divorce petition. Colored printer goes brrr. It's better than Michigan. Man, is that what cat girls in Michigan say? Michigan? I don't know. That was cringe. Pretend you didn't hear that. Anyway, I'm gonna make the poll now. Are they the asshole? Yes. No. Everyone is asshole. I'm just gonna put that on there. Start poll. And boop. There we go. Poll is up. Meow, Ohio. California. Exactly. Now I know how to tongue twister. Yeah. California girls. California. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nevada. Yeah. How many states can you put a nya to? How many nyas? Yeah, I don't think they're the asshole in this one at all. California purrs, they're undeniable. California purrs, they're undeniable. Virginia. Montana. Yes, West Virginia. Can't forget that one. Would be, I'm trying to think. Man, you can't use New York. Man, I can't think of any right now. New Jersey. I am back. How many of these did I miss? A handful, but welcome back. North and South Carolina, Wisconsin. I mean, I'm sure we can. It'll save us on the RAM. New York. Oh my god, it sounds like so York. Oh my god. Anyway, Minnesota. But yeah, this one definitely was not the asshole. They were not the asshole. I don't know. I'm just like saying all these weird words now. People are gonna come into the stream and be like, why is this VTuber just constantly nying everything? Typical VTubers. Cat girls, all of them. Perikno, thank you for the follow. Or unless it's Perikno. Man, I'm always trying to think of like 2 pronunciations for every username I ever see. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm so sorry if I ever mispronounce anybody's username. I swear to God. Please correct me if I terribly mispronounce something. Let's see. Yep, we all love the California, Nebraska, Arizona. Yeah. Yeah. The hell would you pronounce my name differently? It could be no, I mean for yours, yeah, I guess it would just be shark or shark with extra K's. I'm thankful you haven't added an extra consonant to my name. Oh no. See, okay, chat. Do you pronounce it Arkansas or Arkansas? Is it Arkansas or Arkansas? Are we going to the Ark of Kansas or the sawing the Ark? Arkansas. Only 1 extra K. Adding 2 extra Ks would be bad. True. So it's only a shark. Saw first one. I say Arkansas. It is illegal to say our Kansas and Arkansas. Oh, I'm sure they get it all the time. I'm sure the trolls of like tourists always are like, is Arkansas or Arkansas? Arkansas and Kansas have similar spelling, but different linguistic etymologies, much like St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis and Louisville. Yeah, Louisville. It's St. Louis. St. Louis. Arkansas. Purely because of red versus blue, but actually Arkansas. I'm not going to Arkansas at all. America, explain. Ah, yes, the good old American English in our words. I love it. The buffoonery. The buffoonery we do. So no, everyone said no. Good. I'm happy you all said no. I pull. Okay, it was that one. Okay. All right. We will do two more stories. Two more stories. If I remember right, oh my god, I almost called it Arkansas just by default. Arkansas gets its Kansas from French since New France had settlements there. The Japs. The Japes. Yes. Language. Bruh, my brain is like melting with these vowels and consonants I'm seeing. Explain. Explain. Kansas was named after the Kansas. I never pronounce it right. I never pronounce the tribe names correctly. Like, I just don't. For some reason, vowels and consonant, like IOU, like, oh my god, I see IOU, I'm like, I always question myself with pronunciations on those. I know it, but for some reason, I always question myself. I don't know why. But let's see. Arkansas was named after the French plural for the same tribe. America's be crazy. We be crazy over here. As always, it is European L. Arkansas had it coming. Kansas is French confirmed. We have France and New France. So what happened to old France? What about current France? What about, you know, like present France? No, we can't explain American linguistics. It's a mix of French, German, and Latin. It's a big old mash pot of things. Which is or Alaska or Kansas? Wait, I changed my brain to ES for a bit there. I might be Buck. It's all good. Sioux, like Sioux, right? Like, it's close to sweet in pronunciation, I think. Because I wasn't sure if it was like Sioux, like S-O-U-I-X, like Sioux. I say Sioux, like overemphasizing the vowel, but you know what I mean. Gonna be a Marine in 2 years. Let's go. I have to go through welding school. Godspeed. I wish you luck. I love how the US just keeps mixing things together. We just keep blending. Keep blending. Blend more. There's still lumpy bits. Blend more. Stir faster. Okay, so I was right. So it's pronounced Sioux, like I thought. Okay, I thought so. What happened to France? Every country became a Merc, Eagle. Ah! I'm sorry. Anyway, cringe. All right, two more stories, chat. Two more stories. Okay, this one is, am I the asshole for refusing to babysit my sister's kids for free anymore? Do not clip me doing my dumbass bird sound. It doesn't even sound like an eagle. It sounds like a crow more than anything. I, 28 female, have been babysitting my sister's 3 kids. My sister is 35 female. The age groups for the kids are age 4, 7, and 9. For years, whenever she needs a break or has work commitments. I love my nieces and nephews, and I understand parenting is tough, but it's getting to a point where I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. At first, it was occasional, but now it's almost every weekend and sometimes even during the week when they're sick and can't go to school. I work a full-time job and my weekends are my only free time. Bro, I feel that. My only free time to relax or catch up on personal things. Me too! My sister, however, assumes I'm always available, often texting me last minute to drop them off for a few hours that turn into entire days. Oh, no! Recently, I told her that I'd be happy to continue babysitting, but I'd like to be compensated, even if it's just a little bit to cover my time. She got really upset and said family shouldn't charge. Ah! I hate that gaslighting bullshit! I hate that! I hate it! I hate it! So many people use that as their like, but family, that doesn't mean you can take advantage of me. accuse me of being selfish because I don't have kids and don't understand what it's like. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. I feel guilty because I know she's a single mom and struggling, but at the same time, I feel like my kindness is being taken for granted. Our parents think I should just help out because that's what sisters do, but I'm starting to feel resentful. Am I the asshole for asking to be paid? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No, there is nothing wrong. Like, bro, there's so many people who don't, man, I'm gonna keep certain comments to myself because I feel like it gets a little aggro, but like, I definitely feel like there's nothing wrong with helping your family, but at the same time, that same family has to respect your needs as well as an individual, you know? Like, just because you don't have kids does not mean you are like lesser of a being or that your time isn't as important. Like, the one thing we never get paid back for is our time. The one thing we pay every single day, every moment of our life is time, and we never get it back. We never get paid back for it. So if someone doesn't appreciate your time or act like your time is just as important as theirs, I feel like there's something wrong here. That's not how things work. Everyone's time is valuable. Everyone's time is valuable. The other solution, start encouraging the kid to do dangerous things in front of the parents until they don't trust you. Oh my God, no. Then they'll probably like call the police on you or something. Yeah, little Tommy, it's really fun to stick. No, you can kill the child. That could end so badly. But I like where you're going, but maybe without the possible of death. You cannot compensate. Be reasonable. If you cannot do either, don't even ask. Exactly. I actually agree with that. Like, be considerate. You know, if things progress, it's like, you know, it starts off as kindness. Then if it becomes a continual everyday thing, then yeah, you should be courteous of their time. They are a person too. And they have needs. Or just say no when they ask you to babysit. Yeah, we know how families go though. They're like, but they go full Fast and Furious and like, but it's family, but we're family here. Do it for the family. Like, no. I don't think so. See, this is an easy answer. OP is not the asshole. The sister is the asshole 1,000%. The entire third paragraph. As a parent, yes, it's hard, but this is what you signed up for, right? Like, granted, I can understand when shit is crazy. Like, my mom went through a lot of stuff, you know, and I could not imagine having to take care of another life form that's not a pet, you know? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, like, you have to be appreciative for the kindness of others that are willing to help you, you know? Especially if it's free help, you know? You didn't get to hit something harder than Coco. We should have... What? Why should he have to constantly babysit them? How much would you bet that if the tables turned, they would not want to do it? It's possible. Who knows? If you aren't ready for a kid, then don't have one. Like, I know sometimes shit happens. The world is crazy. You know, sometimes you plan things a certain way and then they don't go as planned and you thought you would have support and then you don't. Like, I get that things change and like said, if turns tabled, but at the same time, we have to be able to recognize when we are being asshole-ish and being very selfish. And I definitely think this woman, the sister, needs to, the sister with the children, needs to kind of take a good look in the mirror and be like, why are you this way? Are you setting a good example for your child? Like, you know, you should be a good parent, you know? Treat others as you wish to be treated. But of course, I guess that's very after school special of me. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty simple to live by. Single mother, why doesn't she get the father? It's not always that simple. I mean, I won't go into details on that because that can get pretty weedy and murky, but it's not always that simple, or they just can't. Like, you know, it's unfortunately not very a simple option sometimes. But even regardless of that, like, yeah, the sister is definitely the asshole. The OP is not the asshole, for sure. If I'm family, start treating me like it. True! What if Vin Diesel got beat up by Guile from Street Fighter? I don't know if he would, though. And then went home and became a family man. Why doesn't OP's parents babysit? Yeah, a lot of, like, I'm actually surprised the parents, well, it's very, maybe possible the parents have, like, health concerns, or maybe they can't. I don't know. I mean, that's all, like, things that I don't have. That's external things that I don't know. But yeah, I mean, one would think that would be something they could do. It gets pretty messy at times when it comes to single parenting. Yeah, it's like, it gets pretty, it's complicated. It's not a black and white issue. So, like, I'm never one to ever judge for single parenting kind of thing, you know? Shit's crazy. Shit's complicated. I don't have kids myself, but, like, you know, I can imagine. I can imagine. Single mom might be because the husband had something. Yeah, like, you never know. There's so many things it could be. See, what is still a single mother? Yeah, some just don't call it that. But again, either way, they're definitely not the asshole in my opinion on this particular one. Like, not at all. Oh my god, I can't type. Are they the asshole? Yes. No. I'm just gonna do yes and no on this one, because that's pretty simple, pretty understandable. There we go. There we go. Fun fact, some people who don't have kids for a reason. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was like, I usually don't jump into those topics, because some people are very, very strong-minded about that, and that's completely understandable. But, like, you know, I rule with the iron fist of, I respect whatever people choose to do, have kids or not. I'm not gonna treat you any differently. I expect everybody to be good people. While some have more complications than others because of the choices they have made or have not made on their own choice, you know, I just like to treat people good, you know? Just be excellent to each other. Simple. Shrimple. Just be good people to each other. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not even that she doesn't want to babysit. She just doesn't want to. Yeah, like, she just wants to be able to enjoy her weekends, man. Like, shit, I'm in that same boat. My weekends are, like, as of right now, my weekends are my only time to catch up on stuff and to prepare for, you know, stuff for you guys for the next week, you know? Sometimes that's, like, my only time to just, like, sit and stare at a wall for 5 minutes. You know? Everyone needs their time to themselves. Even if it's a moment, you know, whether it's a moment in the bathroom to just, like, zone out or whatever, you know. Yeah, I definitely don't think that the asshole there. Let's see. Anything about my other shipsters, I probably would recommend kind of keeping that to their stream. But I say good luck. Good luck with that. Let's see. Let me clear this one. Like, if you're so busy you need your sister to babysit every weekend, yeah, definitely a dedicated babysitter is definitely needed at that point, for sure. Definitely. Let's go. I figured, like, there we go. Yeah, I figured we all were unanimous on that one. There we go. All right, last story, last one. This one is marked as not the asshole. This one, they were not the asshole, apparently. So this one's a little longer, but it's our last one, so I figured I'd do a good one. This one, well, I say good one, a longer one. This one's, am I the asshole for refusing to cover outrageous costs for my future son-in-law's bridal shower? I think SIL is son-in-law. Yeah, son-in-law's bridal shower. Let's see. I, 23 female, I'm going to be a bridesmaid in my Fiance's older sister's wedding, which is set for October 2025, while I'm expected to be part of her big day. I've been a bridesmaid before and know how expensive it can be. The costs for this wedding are piling up quickly. I've already paid $300 for the bridesmaid dress, the required shoes, and $1,000 for the destination bachelorette trip. God damn. Oh yeah, maybe sister-in-law. Yeah, sister-in-law. Initially, we were told there was no pressure to attend, but her mom later said it was shitty that some bridesmaids were considering skipping due to the cost, so I felt pressured to go. But not everybody has money, ma'am. Not everybody has money or the time, bro. After we booked the trip, the maid of honor informed us that we would also be covering all of the bride's costs during the trip, food, drinks, and anything else. God damn! Can I just have a bridesmaidal event so everyone can pay for me? This was never discussed beforehand and added another unexpected expense on top of an already expensive trip. My future mother-in-law mentioned that as a bridesmaid, I'm expected to help pay for the bridal shower. She said she Googled it and found that the bridesmaids are responsible. What? ChatGPT AI told you that? Not her as the mother of the bride. Yes, ma'am, you do. You have to pay something too, ma'am. In all the weddings I've been a part of, the bridal shower costs were primarily covered by the family or a family friend who volunteered to host it at their home. The bridesmaids usually helped with smaller things like games and decorations. Yeah, bro! I don't mind contributing to the bridal shower, but it needs to be within reason. With everything else I've already paid for, it's becoming unmanageable, especially since I'm trying to save for my own wedding, which is planned for mid-2026. Damn, girl, she got her own wedding! My future sister-in-law is expecting a fully catered bridal shower with elaborate decor, which feels unrealistic for a group of bridesmaids to fund. It also seems like she's picking things that aren't even within her budget and assuming others will cover the difference. Sounds like someone was spoiled in life. Am I the asshole for wanting to set boundaries around the bridal shower costs, especially when it feels like at every turn an unexpected expense comes up without any discussion? I know weddings are expensive, as I am currently planning one, but how much is too much to ask your bridesmaids to pay? In previous weddings I was a bridesmaid in, I would spend about $1,200 total. In this case, that's not even covering the bachelorette trip. Oh my god. I do want to make this whole thing special for her, but it's just starting to get very costly, and I know the other bridesmaids are feeling the pressure too. We are all young and just starting our careers. Edit. I've already spoken to my fiance about this, and he agrees it's out of line. He has my back on however I choose to approach this, and was curious to see everyone's response and advice. We're a young couple and are open to advice on how to handle this. He's already offered to speak to his family, but based on prior situations, he doesn't think it'll go anywhere. The two of us have drawn our lines on these matters on previous issues, and in fact moved further away to really separate into our own family while in pursuit of our careers. God damn! They just... Yikes! Yikes. That is a big oof. Oh god. The other woman stepped on that particular landmine. Not you. Marriage is their choice. Like, I get there are particular rules, not rules, but like, the laws, I guess, the unspoken quote unquote laws of like the pay structure of weddings. And they can be kind of tricky, but like, yeah, that sounds very, very, very much like a bridezilla in the making. Very bridezilla. Sounds like the bride's expecting queen treatment from the lower class, us peasants down here. Bridal shower is unnecessary add-on to a wedding. It is the couple's cost. Yeah, like, bridal showers are fun and all, but like, you don't... Traditions are great and all that jazz, but that's too much. Sorry for language, but fuck that lady is expecting everything. Right? No, you are fine. Agreed. Mother-in-law sounds stingy about paying for it. Yeah, it sounds very entitled. I don't like it. I don't like it. Tradition, sure, but this is excessive. Yeah, I agree. I am not a fan of that. Are they the asshole? I'm actually curious what the comments say on this one. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna start the poll though. I'm gonna start the poll though. So the poll is up, but let me see the comments real quick. This person says, and it is, oh, also for those who need to know, it is up. It's just behind the thing. It is in no manner traditional that bridesmaids are expected to pay for shit. That is completely new, like less than 5 years old, and was invented out of thin air by the wedding industry industrial complex. Back in the day, the father of the bride was expected to pay for the wedding. Brides were expected to have only one in their lifetime, and costs were limited to whatever daddy could afford. These days, brides aren't, I'm not gonna say that. People often have several weddings, and the married couple usually covers most of the costs themselves. This was unsatisfactory to the, to the WIC, because a young couple has much less, I'm assuming they mean the wedding industrial complex, and there has much less wealth to spend, and so servicing wedding became a lot less lucrative. So the WIC and their wholly owned subsidiary, the Bridal Magazines, completely invented a totally fake tradition that the wedding party had to pay for shit. This spread the load around, and it is much more fun to spend other people's money than it is your own. Brides embrace the change. Yeehaw! But it's false. This is bullshit. There is no such tradition, and that was not what you agreed when you accepted her invite. Tell the bride that you wish her the best, and while you are happy to honor her marriage, you are not paying for her wedding. If that's what agreeing to be a bridesmaid entails, you're out. She should have told you up front, and then try to cancel or refund whatever you can, not the asshole. God damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. I agree. Bachelor or bachelorette parties are also unnecessary. It's either the couple's cause, but like, they're fun. I've been to one before, but like, yeah, they're not necessary. They're not required, but they're fun, but they don't need to be. If you have the money for it, sure. But if you don't, yeah, it's not required. Which wedding industrial complex is a very funny name for a rare W Reddit take. Yeah. But yeah, that was concerning. That was very concerning. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always had very low-key friends, because I've been to a couple weddings in my youthful days. Well, I had friends who got married pretty early, so but like, I've been to a couple of my friends' weddings, and they were chill. They were just chill. But they also work very hard for them. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not around like really rich people. Maybe it's because I'm not around really rich people. I don't know. Maybe. Mifa. Yeah, it is Mifa. It does come from jazz band practice and then going out to eat. Hi. Welcome. Let's see. Bachelor or bachelorette parties need to be agreed upon by everyone for, yeah, right? It's just like any going out gathering, everyone should agree upon it, right? Oh no, do not have outdoor weddings when it's summertime, unless you live in a place that is very chill during summertime, which is, not many places in the United States. Outdoor weddings are best in the cool season. Yeah, very true. Very true. But yeah, I quite love, this is why I love reading the Am I the Asshole things every so often, because you just get some crazy stuff and you're just like, you don't know if it's real drama, you don't know if it's fake drama, but it's good nonetheless, right? It's fun nonetheless. But yeah, I figure we can do a little bit of drama reading, because that's about the only type of drama I partake in. Well, it's not even wholesome kind, but like the not the kind that I can't tell if it's real or not. I like not knowing about real drama, because that's stressful. That's stressful. But hopefully you at least had some fun rage moments. I guess if you want to say that those are fun, the best type of content, other people's drama. Well, to an extent. I'm not one who goes looking for drama stuff to consume, but I guess I do. It's like watching what do you call it, actually hold on, let me pop over to chatting. Let's pop over here. It's like watching those trash TV shows, like I don't know, one of those shows where people are living their lives. Well, they say they're living their lives, but it's just, I don't know, like the Kardashians or something. It's what do they call it? I don't want to say trash TV, but it's like those so-called real life dramas, but they're just like everyone just being dramatic, causing drama and doing nonsensory all the time. Yeah, it's stuff like that. Like that's I guess I consume that from time to time because it's kind of like, ooh, she said what? Ooh. I guess like Jersey Shore, like Jersey Shore. You know, that's silly stuff like that. That's about as much drama as I get myself into. Royal families, yes, the drama of the rich and famous. I prefer my murder, thank you. Oh, you can have your murder. Remembers Josie Shore in high school. Josie Shore, yeah, Josie Shore. Because we have the situation and oh god, well, and oh my god, I can't remember her name now. It just went in my brain and then it went away. The one short girl. Oh my god, Snooki. Yes, thank you. I was like, bro, why can't I think of her name? It's so obvious. Yes, Snooki. Snack. No, you're gonna make me start bringing back the snack, the snicky snack. We're not going to the snicky snack. We're not doing that. The situation. If I knew how to edit, I would totally put all the VFleet in the intro. Oh my god. No, I'm so glad you don't. I'm so glad you don't. As a New Jersey resident, you need more of an accent. I don't. I do it not seriously. I do it unseriously. But Grable, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Joyzy family. My really shitty Jersey accent family. And Brooklyn, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. But yeah, those the kind of the short plan for today. We went through some stories. Hopefully you found them somewhat entertaining for the most part. We will definitely be doing more things of similar nature. Not maybe that exactly, but yeah. Enjoyed being here for the stream and we'll peek in more often when I can. Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, we appreciated having you here. Come back tomorrow for the finale of Murder of Sonic. Oh, every time I hear the sneaky snack, my brain plays Bad to the Bone up there. No, oh no. Pookie 62. You want to die. I don't know why you guys always want to die. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all sometimes. I don't know no more. Anyways, we're gonna get prepared to end this stream. It's been a wonderful. I've had a grand time yapping y'all's ears off. But thank you guys for hanging with me. I do appreciate you being so cool and chill. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow we are going to be doing the true final episode of the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The final. But I just want to do my thank yous before I figure out where the heck we're going to go. I don't know where we're going to go yet. I haven't looked yet. But I just want to thank all the new faces who joined. Hopefully you had a good time, and I hopefully didn't scare you away with our comments about stealing babies and snacky snacks and putting nya on everything, and I don't know, it was weird. And my terrible crow eagle sound. But hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed your time. And Maggie, again, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you. And for the gifted subs earlier, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. That's it. I just want to thank you guys. The streamer is reflected in chat. True. We don't mind having snacks. It's okay. They haven't seen the shadow streams yet. Oh my god. Bro, why? Why y'all do me like this? Hello, Keith. Even if the stream was snacks here. Snack, yo. We like snacks. It is the year of the snack. That's true. For Lunar New Year, it is the snacky snack. I must sleep. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you popping in. Oh, you know why. Shut up. Anyway, let's see. Lâché. No, it is the year of the Black Dragons. Oh yeah, we're doing another round of the year of the dragon. We're just gonna say screw the Lunar New Year. I know you've got your science and your numbers. We don't care. We're just gonna whatever the year we choose. Every time I hear snack or a variant, I hear bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. We're just gonna make you hear it consistently. Songworm forever. I'm sorry. Snack. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. A snake is just a wingless, legless dragon. So sorry. Anyway, we're gonna raid somebody. Let me pull up my twitch.tv website. Can't wait until we get called the Schnecks. I will not call you the Schnecks. I will not. Let's see. We could do what? Sorry, I saw an H in the Schneck and my brain was like Shrek. Did I read Shrek? They don't stop coming and 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 they don't stop coming. I'm sorry. Are we tunnel snake? No, snake raid. We're not gonna snake raid. People would be so confused. People would be very concerned. There's a spinny spin. That's cute. That's cute emo. I like Fallout 3. Okay, I can tell. Okay, let's see here. I believe we are going to Ray. Whoa. Aw, damn. If Maggie was still alive, we would totally have raided her with the whoa. We would have absolutely done the whoa. Next time, if ever, you guys will have to remind me. I will ask if ever Maggie is streaming when I'm ending my stream, let me know so we can raid her with the whoa, because we got a whoa. We said, whoa. We totally have to. Hey Tails, the cool snack is back. Whoa. We'll have to. We for sure got to. All right, so I think we're gonna raid some Fae. I heard there were some ukes happening. So we're gonna raid the uke. And thank you for the hydrate. I'm hydrating with Sprite, which is not very hydration-y, but thank you. I think Allie's about to raid Faye too. Double the raid! Probably then. I sadly do not have her stream up, but if she is, then it's double raid. Double raid. I gotta be first. Just kidding. Anyway, we'll start that raid, and we do Black Dragon raid as per usual. There we go. If you guys have the channel emotes, you can use them. If you don't have the channel emotes, you can use whatever emotes you want. Does not matter. Use whichever ones you want. But thank you guys for being so awesome and being chill and just being chill dudes. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me and spending time with me and supporting me. We are one step closer to that partner spot. We'll get there. So I appreciate all y'all being so chill and enjoying my content. Hopefully you continue to enjoy it. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. But if I don't see you tomorrow, have a good day. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.